Morning. We're almost at the end of another month, but it's time for Monday morning motivation. So let's get in, let's get started. And today, I thought it was a good opportunity for us to talk about goals and achieving them and the activity that it takes to achieve those goals. Because as we run into another Christmas, we're coming out of, for a lot of us, or for some of us, of course, we're still in the effects of the COVID-19, which has curtailed a lot of activity that people have been able to undertake and has caused considerable angst for a whole bunch of people. Given that we've got a little bit of time before Christmas, we want to make the most of it. And that means that let's set some goals and go out and achieve them. The important thing about goal setting is setting the goal. That's first. And then it's undertaking the appropriate activity which will allow us to achieve those goals. It's not easy for a whole lot of people to figure out how to achieve goals. And for many people, they just don't understand what it is that allows another person to go, I'd really like to have that. And seemingly, bingo, there it is. What's important about setting goals? Set the goal. How do you set a goal? Figure out what it is that you'd like to achieve. Look, it could be anything. For those of us who are skilled at setting goals, we might sit down and figure out that there's something out there that we haven't had in the past that we'd like to have now, and we just go out and get it. For other people who might be just beginning to understand what it is that allows you to set a goal and go and achieve it, it might be a little bit more difficult. And then there are still other folks who just don't understand how to set a goal. We do it every day unconsciously. So all we have to do is consciously decide on something that we want. And in deciding on something that you want, just go out and do it. Go out and get it. What happens to most of us, of course, is we decide on something we'd like, and it's this great big shiny thing that's so exciting. And of course, we want it by this afternoon, which of course is impossible. We have to allow enough time to actually achieve the things that we want to achieve. So in setting a goal, we have to be realistic about the time frame, and we have to be realistic about our ability to actually do it. Most of the time we'll have a history which allows us to look back on our activity and determine, okay, our activity will allow us to do this in a particular period of time, and so we can set a goal realistically based in time. For those of us who don't understand how to do that, you have to start somewhere, so let's just start. Think of something that you'd like to achieve. Doesn't really matter what it is, just think of something that you'd like to achieve. And now undertake the activity which will allow you to achieve it. Figure out what it is at the end of a given period of time that you have achieved. And that will give you a really good clue as to whether or not your goal was set to be achievable. It means that if you undertook the activity and achieved a certain thing, but didn't achieve everything that you want, you're in a position to change whatever it is that you need to do to achieve your goal. Now, many people find it overwhelming when they start the activity that's necessary to achieve a goal, and they might not get there as quickly as they'd like. So they decide that, okay, we'll change the goal. If you wanted that thing, if you really, really wanted that thing, whatever it was that you set the goal for, then that hasn't changed. Don't change the goal, change the activity. By measuring what you have achieved, it will allow you to see what you need to undertake as activity in order to achieve the whole thing. So count whatever it is that you do, that is your activity, count that, learn to manage it from the counting, and then you'll find that achieving goals is much, much easier. It's not long until Christmas. So most businesses will actually take a break over Christmas. Those who don't take a break over Christmas, set your goals high to make sure that you're seriously busy over Christmas. In any event, set a goal, get on the activity, make it work for you, and your life will be much better. Go out and enjoy your week, and I'll be back on Monday.